Are you thinking to buy a garden office? Then you need to watch this video first. Hey everyone, this is the People's Broker. The popularity of garden offices has shot through the roof thanks to lockdowns and people being forced to work from home. If you are someone who's seriously considering about investing in a garden office, then this video may help you. Things I'll be discussing in this video today are: what are the various options for garden offices? Can they add value to your home? How much should you expect to pay? And do you need planning permission before putting one in your backyard? Before we begin, please give this video a thumbs up and give this channel a subscribe. Now, without any further ado, let's get to work. So guys, the very first thing we need to consider is where to put the garden office in your garden. And there are various things you need to consider. So, things that can affect the type of garden office you can get or where to put it is, firstly, size of your garden. Trees. Are there trees around the place where you're looking to put? So you'll need to be clear of trees, or you may need to clear the trees. Other things that can impact, if there's any ponds or anything like that in your garden, that can also impact. Things that you should consider are natural light. So obviously you want to put the garden office in a space where you're going to get good natural light. Where do you want to sit for best views? So again, you don't want to put a garden office when you're looking out, looking over the neighbor's garden or looking at a wall. So you want to put it in a place where it's going to give you decent views as well. The next big thing, guys, and it's for most of us, it is very, very important, is a budget and costings. So things you need to think about is, first of all, how much do you want to spend? So have a clear budget, exactly how much do you want to spend. Cheaper options for garden offices normally mean that they're not very well insulated, so that can impact how much energy you're going to use. So in the winter, you probably will be using your heating a lot in that garden office, and in the summer, you may not be able to use it. So that's a very important thing. So make sure when you're shopping around, if the price sounds too good to be true, or comparatively to the other garden offices, you're looking at a cheaper option, make sure you ask these questions, make sure they're well insulated. If you are willing to spend a bit extra, then you can have a room that is usable all year long. And that should be the key for garden office, because you're not just going to use it in the summer. You're not just going to use it in the winter. You want to be able to use it all year round. So you may have to spend a little bit extra, but the room will be a bit more usable. So following from that point, the one big question is exactly how much do garden offices costs? So the things to look at, firstly, it's the materials. So the materials that would be, you'll be paying for is if you're looking at, for example, a simple uninsulated garden room, you're looking to pay between £2,000 to £3,000. But again, the point I made earlier, if that is something you're going to go for, you will probably struggle to use it all year round, and you're going to be very, very weather dependent. You'll be using your energy, like heating, a lot. So keep that in mind. If you're looking at more sturdy and insulated garden office, then you could be looking to pay around £6,000 to £7,000. You can also buy prefabricated offices. So these are sort of pre-made in a factory. They just deliver the parts and they just kind of assemble it. So it's a lot faster, a lot quicker installation. Something like that you can buy starting at about £4,000. They can range, quite higher up, but as a starting point, £4,000 is what you will be looking to spend. For installation, again, that can also vary, and that depends on various factors. So on installation, you're looking to pay about £3,000 to £10,000. That's a pretty big range. Now, what that's dependent on is various things. Um, Things like, the distance of the garden office from your home, because obviously they're going to have to run electrics and things like that, and other factors of what your garden is like. Key tip that I will consider with you when you're looking at installation: always get at least 3 quotes, and always get an itemized quote so you can see exactly what you're getting charged for and exactly how much you're getting charged for. And always try and negotiate, see if you can help bring the cost down. And when you look at an itemized list, it will help you in negotiating that better. Other costs that you need to consider with garden office is furniture. Obviously, you're going to need to furnish it yourself by getting office furniture. Insulation, double glazing. So again, if you're buying something which is uninsulated, that's what's you're going to be spending on. One other thing is you will have to build a solid foundation for the garden office to go on. Again, sometimes you need to get that done beforehand, before the people deliver it and install it. Or sometimes it can be an all-in service, so people deliver it from the factory. They can do all of it for you. Clearing of garden areas. So as I mentioned earlier, if there's trees around, plants around, you may need to clear the area, get rid of these. So again, that could be an added cost to you. Another big one is connecting utilities. Just depends what utilities you want. So you definitely want the electrics. So you're going to need someone to connect the electrics for you. If you're planning to have like water supply in there, that's another thing. Another key one is broadband. And one key tip I will share with you is do not rely on your home broadband or home Wi-Fi. So because where the garden office is going to be placed, just dependent, always try and get that done and get that connection extended into your garden office if you don't want any interruptions. And obviously when you're working, you don't want any Wi-Fi interruption, so you can continue working uninterrupted. So guys, this one is a big question. Do you need planning permission to get a garden office or put a garden office in your backyard? This all depends on the size of garden you are going for and where exactly in your garden are you putting. Now, the best practice is to check with your local council to first before doing anything, because what you don't want to do is find out later, and that could be a lot of hassle. Another thing is the people who are supplying the garden office for you or installing it, they can also help you. So when they're coming around to do a survey of your garden, to take measurements, they can also do their research beforehand, and they can tell you whether you need planning permission or not. In most cases, you won't need planning permission. You will need planning permission if your home is a listed building or you are in a conservation area. Another big question, guys, is does getting a garden office, can it add value to your home? And the simple answer is yes. Since you're adding extra space to your home, this can add value to your home. Now, normally, garden office will add value to your home, all dependent on the quality of build and also the size of it. So make sure the garden office you're looking to invest in is quality built. That way it will actually add value to your home and it'll be worthwhile on all the money and the effort that you've spent on it. So guys, hope you found today's episode useful and it has helped you in your plans to investing in a garden office. Before you go, please give this video a thumbs up, give this channel a subscribe, and leave me your comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.